you know, was one of the things that with tenacity, that and the big Sparkies. Like by the time the world sees it, I'm done with it. It's like how you are with like a paper you turn in, right? Like it's like by the time the professor sees it, you've gone through iterations and you're just ready to be done.
Yeah.
So same with this. I'm just like, so when people like it, I'm like, okay, it was worth the effort, but I'm like, I don't know how I will never do one again. My name's Tim Gomez. I'm a professor here at ASU. I guess I started by just saying, why shouldn't I do this? Why shouldn't I do this? And I would say a lot of people think that I'm good at it, and they say you're skilled. I think that kind of takes away from the real hard work, which is the tenacity. I think when you say someone is talented at it, it's not. I wasn't born knowing how to build Lego like that. I think you learn, and learning like anything, you get through periods of hardness. And I think that's what I've learned to do better than anything is just keep pushing forward. Tenacity is knowing it's not working, and then like, hey, this turned out pretty well. It's called Mock. It's called My Own Creations. So I honestly, what started it started a couple of years ago out of COVID. I'm a big Marvel fan. It started with an Avengers Tower. Lego didn't have an Avengers Tower, and I thought I'm gonna try to make this. And I did, and it was exhausting, so I took a little break. But then, about 2 years ago, I thought, I'm actually going to try hard. And I built Tempe City Hall, which is on display at City Hall right now. It's an upside-down pyramid, if people have seen. And I made the mayor and council little minifigs on there. So it's on display. It's well-loved there. And then I thought, I'm going to I think I could build a 5-foot-tall pitchfork, a Lego pitchfork, and I did that. Got it in a parade, got it on the news, which is pretty crazy. And that's really, it never stopped. It has not stopped since then. I created this little Sparky brickhead as a travel companion when we drove to the Peach Bowl for the football game. And a lot of people now have this. He's all over the country, all over the state. So that was fun. My most recent creation is a 3-foot tall brick-built version of Sparky, which has been fun. I finished him over the winter break. What I really enjoy about Lego is I enjoy doing different styles every time. So I got a bunch of different stuff. I've done buildings, I've done a mosaic, I have done a brick build. So I always want to try to learn something new, which keeps it interesting but also makes it exhausting because I never get really, really good at one thing, and maybe it's my ADD. And that's also like how I learn, and I love learning a bunch of different topics at one time. Rather than get really good at one, I just try to know a little bit about everything. I don't know if I chose ASU so much as it kind of happened to me. I enrolled here in 2005 as an undergrad, and I never left. I did my bachelor's here, my master's here, and then I started as a TA in the School of Public Affairs, and then have been teaching. So I've been teaching and TAing for 14 years now here at the university, which is crazy. I would say, as far as my teaching style, I'm an adjunct professor, so I rely heavily on my experience in the real world. So I teach public administration, and I've worked for 3 different cities here in Arizona, and I currently work professionally with ASU in government relations, so I still get to work with cities, so I rely a lot on my actual expertise working in the field that I'm teaching. Teaching was never, I never thought I would teach. It was never something that I sat and thought about. I actually started as a TA when I was in grad school, which is often an opportunity that grad students get to TA. And I did that. And then I distinctly remember graduating, and then the School of Public Affairs asking me if I wanted a TA again. And I messaged them back. I said, actually, I graduated. I don't know, I'm no longer a student. I don't think I can do this. They're like, no, we want you back. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. So I've always enjoyed TAing. I enjoyed being a TA because I got to relearn the material, and you learn so much better when you're learning to teach somebody. So to me, as a lifelong learner, it's just the opportunity to continue learning and then giving back. Then now teaching, what I really enjoy is giving back. Yeah, I'd say that my best piece of advice is just try everything. Say yes to everything. I've gotten to where I'm at in my career, and a lot of people I know have gotten out to where they're in their career is by just taking on as many challenges and opportunities as you can. when you're early on in your career, your best asset is going to be your energy and your innovation. So say yes to anything because you're going to learn so much. Don't be afraid to fail because you're going to fail. It's not if you fail, it's when you fail. But hopefully you're in an organization that understands you're learning and growing. But say yes to everything you can.